Hi everyone. My name is Kasika, and today I would like to make a video on what are twin flames. So, twin flames are two halves of the same soul. They are one soul that is split into two halves, and these two halves are complementary to each other. So, for this reason, twin flames are known as also called as divine complements, because when they are split into two, they are split according to duality, and they form the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now, it is not necessary that if the person, whoever is having a female body, has to carry the divine feminine. That is not a necessity. That is not necessary. Even the person who has a female body can carry the divine masculine energy, and the person with the masculine body can carry the divine feminine energy. So there are two categories of twin flames. There are different types, but that comes later. But majorly there are two categories of twin flames. One category being the star seeds. Alright, so the star seed twin flames are those who have incarnated especially for the earth's ascension process right now. So they have incarnated, this is their first incarnation, and they don't want to get stuck in this karmic wheel, and in most cases they will not get stuck because now the planet is ascending. So whoever is on the planet at this time has to clear their karma, has to balance their karma, because we are shifting to a fifth dimensional planet. So these have come here for the first time, the star seeds. And there are not all star seeds are twin flames. There are some star seeds that are twin flames, and there are other star seeds that are not twin flames. So that is the first category. The second category are twin flames who have been on the planet for several lifetimes. So they have had lifetimes on the planet, and they have also come in a sense. Everyone is a star seed, but this is not their first lifetime on this planet. They have been on this planet for many lifetimes, creating karma and clearing karma. So these are the two main categories of twin flames that we have. So now both twin flames, they have the same soul blueprint. They have the same soul signature. So that's why in this journey, soul alignment is very important, because when you're aligning with your soul, you're also aligning with your unique soul signature. So everybody has this unique soul signature, and that's why soul alignment is a very important thing. Twin flames are here during the Earth's ascension process to help collapse duality, to anchor in unity consciousness. But first they have to go through their own clearing process. First they have to go through their own clearing process, in which they clear all their polarity imbalance within themselves, and they have to collapse the duality within themselves. Once they collapse the duality inside themselves, at that particular time they are having this unity consciousness. They are establishing unity consciousness, and then you're supposed to ground this unity consciousness on the planet. Once you are holding and grounding the unity consciousness, that is the time when you can have a reunion with your twin flame. But again, it doesn't really depend on when you anchor and when you establish the unity consciousness within yourself. It also depends on divine timing. So within twin flame assignments, divine timing is always at play. So it's a long process which involves many years, in which we learn to depolarize our chakra system. And that is how we anchor unity consciousness on the planet. It is a lot of intense work where you have to process your subconscious and unconscious issues. You have to heal and clear your issues. Alright, so when your twin flame comes into your life, your level of consciousness rises. Okay? And you realize what your soul destiny is. You come into an intimate understanding about your soul purpose and your soul destiny. Because this is something that your twin flame inspires in you. Now, when I talk about soul purpose, it doesn't have to be the same thing for everyone. You know yourself the best. So when you know yourself the best, you realize what your talents are, what your interests are, and you come into acceptance of your own soul path. And it's very unique for each twin flame pair. It doesn't always have to be humanitarian work. It could even be, having a child and raising a child really very well. Soul purpose basically means that you align with your soul and you hold a high level of consciousness. The twin flame journey requires you to come into full alignment with your soul and full authenticity with your soul, which is a really tough thing on this planet at this time. Being on the twin flame journey itself is a really challenging thing, because another phenomenon that happens with twins is mirroring and triggering. So your twin flame is somebody who will trigger you to the deepest. There may have been other relationships in your life where you were triggered, but the twin flame is like the most intense of all these relationships. Basically, your twin flame is the other half of your soul. And when you meet the other half of your soul, what does it mean? It means unity consciousness. So that is the main purpose of twin flames, is to collapse the duality within and establish unity consciousness on the planet. And unity consciousness is not a very simple thing, it's quite a complicated thing. It involves a lot of esoteric knowledge. So the main aspect of twin flames is understanding the esoteric knowledge, what lies beyond the 3D perception, because that is where all the controls are. So this is why we have twin flames that have incarnated at this time on the planet. Because at this time on the planet, we have the ascension happening, and when twin flames reunite, they hold a unity consciousness, and this helps the planet to ascend. So I hope you've got a pretty good idea about what twin flames are. They are essentially two halves of the same soul. They have the same soul blueprint, and they are all about collapsing duality and building unity consciousness on the planet. Okay, so this will be my video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. When you meet your twin flame, your soul destiny and your soul purpose is revealed to you. Because your level of consciousness rises after meeting this person. You go through a huge burst, you go through a lot of triggering experiences, and your level of consciousness rises. Alright, so twin flames are here to bring back the original template, the organic template of how humans were designed. Over thousands of years, the organic template has gotten distorted. So our organic original template was one of 12 chakra system. So we used to have this 12 chakra system. And over time, as earth descended into lower and lower frequencies, our chakras, the soul moved above the body. There was soul fragmentation and lesser soul embodiment, and we became fragmented, we got polarized, and our chakras got blocked. So right now most of the humans are not having 12 chakra system, and even the 7 chakra system which they have has several blocks in them. So twin flames are here to learn to balance all our 5 body system, to awaken all our chakra system and to balance them. Because only after doing this work, which spans many years, you can have a harmonious reunion with your twin flame. You can have a reunion with your twin flame, but it won't necessarily be harmonious if you have it before doing the work. In my opinion, the work has to be done in order to have a balanced relating experience with your twin. So this is what twin flames are according to me. They are your mirror. And this is a relationship which requires huge amounts of authenticity. So you have to be really, really authentic, because your twin flame will mirror to you all your dysfunctional behaviors. Whether you're being unfair or imbalanced in your behavior towards your own self or towards somebody else, your twin flame will completely mirror it. So in order to have a union with your twin flame, you have to be in 100% authenticity and balance. So this requires us to embody our highest potential. So it's kind of like a training. There's a lot of training involved. You cannot be with the other half of your soul without this level of consciousness. Living and having a physical experience with the other polarity of your soul, with the other half of your soul, is a very, very intense experience. When this relationship comes in your life, it gives you many gifts. If you are a starseed, when you meet your twin flame, you will awaken your 12 chakras. So the 12 chakra system awakens. If you are a starseed, you will activate when you meet your twin flame, and that is one of the signs how you know that you have met your true twin flame. If you are not a starseed, if you are a twin flame but you are not a starseed, as in it's not your first lifetime on the planet, then you will still have a kundalini activation. Because when you meet your twin flame, that is a sure sign. A kundalini activation is a sure sign of meeting your twin flame. Now, you can also have a kundalini activation even before meeting your twin flame through spiritual practices. However, even if you haven't done any spiritual practices, but if you have met your twin flame, then you are sure to have a kundalini activation. That is how you know. That's one of the signs. Another point about twin flames is that twin flames are usually born in very different environments which are not similar to each other. So if one twin flame is born in one country, the other one might be in another country. And if the languages are different, the culture is different, the belief systems are completely opposite of each other. There is a lot of shadow feminine and shadow masculine patterns that they carry to clear them. So twin flames, what they do is they clear all these karmic patterns within their ancestry, within their community, within their cultures, and that is how they create more unity on the planet. Because we are transitioning from a culture which is so divided and so stuck in ego to a culture where we have unique individual identities, but at the same time we know how to live in harmony with those identities. If you have a unique personality, if you have a unique identity, it is not necessary that you have to deny and suppress someone else's identity. So twin flames are here to loosen up or break all these cultural barriers, these religious barriers, and bring human consciousness into this oneness. Okay, so by this I don't mean that I don't like the different cultures, I don't like the different rules, but sometimes rules get too rigid. Rules are made for us, we are not made for the rules. And what do I mean by this? By this I mean that rules and structures have to be designed as per your identity. You have your own freedom to choose your identity, to choose your community. So I was born in such a place where I never belonged. So I'm on my journey to find out who I am, who my friends are, and who my community is. And once I do that, then I will create a structure that suits who I am. Because twin flames are about being true to your soul identity. Just because you're born in a particular country with a particular language, and you're born in a particular religion and a community, that doesn't mean that you are bound up by that community, bound up by that religion. Your first duty is to be true to yourself and figure out what your unique identity is. This process is quite similar to the process of an artist, and I'm an artist, so I'm quite well versed with identity dynamics and finding who you are, expressing yourself, creating structures that suit yourself, that are based on your identity. So that's why twin flames have so many differences. Sometimes twin flames are gay or lesbian. You have gender differences, you have age differences, differences of religion, country. This is all designed to raise a level of consciousness from separation to unity. Because finally we are all one. We are all one as a global family. We are one. And this is not to disregard the differences and the variety. I really like differences, because differences create unique individualities and unique identities, and unique identities and unique cultures just enrich our life. They enrich this world. So that was a point about differences in twin flames and how they are born in really different environments, and this is one of the obstacles which prevents the reunion. But once you do your inner work, once you clear all your negative beliefs, then all these differences are resolved finally. That is when the reunion happens. Another point I want to talk about is karma. So twin flames, if they are star seeds, then they don't carry karma. Twin flames don't have any karma, but they take on huge karma. They take on karma of the third dimensional collective. They take on karma of the country they are born in. They take on karma of the community they are born in, the religious karma, and they also take on karma of the family, the ancestry they are born in. So twin flames, whether you are a star seed or whether you are a average twin flame who has been on the planet for many lifetimes, both of you all have a lot of karma to clear. Just because you are star seed, it doesn't mean that you don't have any karma to clear. If you are born on the third dimension, if you are born in a particular country, particular ancestry, then you are definitely having huge karma to clear. So if you are a twin flame and if you are separated from your twin flame, then you have karma to clear for sure.